The C95 Bachelor.
Powered by Prairie Mobile, your Saskatoon authorized dealer.
All right, here we go. This is it, the season finale of the C95 Bachelor. We've had 5 fantastic dates with 5 awesome girls with our Bachelor Mike, the carpenter, and I gotta tell you, I have no idea which way this is going to go today.
Do you think I'm gonna cry?
Yes, I think you will cry 3-4 times.
Every single time we do the final rose ceremony, I wind up crying, and I have a feeling it's gonna be super emotional because I feel connections like that. We have connections with all of the girls and with Michael, and I'm nervous. I can't help it. I'm nervous about what's gonna happen.
Well, we've got Michael here. We're going to bring him in a little while.
Yep.
We're going to bring his wingman Chad in. Chad's going to grill the girls. That's right, Dalsy. We'll just call him that.
Okay.
And we also have Rochelle, who is Mike's sister, and we understand that she's very protective of her brother. So let's start with date number 1, Lena,
Okay.
on the end here.
Do you think it was a positive or a negative that you were the first date?
I think it was positive and negative, but after watching like all the other videos and following it, like people thought I may have had like up being on a Friday, but being the first date, I think he might have been nervous and why I didn't get a kiss, and I think there was still a connection, but I don't know if he knew what to expect out of this whole experience either.
So Lena and Michael did the Grip It indoor rock climbing, and then they were off to U Fondue for a nice long dinner. Date number 2 is Carlene. Carlene and Michael went to the Rook and Raven.
Now, I think a part about your date, Carlene, that everyone I know is talking about is that kiss. We were at the Blades game, Rob, with 5,000 people there, so you had the most public of the dates.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous, but like I said, Sue, who's one of our admin assistants at work, she said, if you're going to go for it, go for the gusto. And like my little grandma, who's like the nicest lady in the whole world, like called me the next day, she's like, wait till I get in. I'm like, you got to give him something to remember. I'm like, Grandma, like you go to church every Sunday? Like, this is a totally new side of you. So I can say if my grandma wasn't offended, it was still a good kiss.
Awesome.
All right, date number 3 is Cynthia, and they went to Studio One RP Dance and Dreams Cuisine and Eatery. Cynthia, were you pretty impressed with Michael's Ukrainian dancing at the dance?
That's the part of the video that I know I'm impressed with.
Yeah, he just pulled that out of nowhere. Well, I guess he kind of mentioned it when we were on our group date, and so I kind of said, you need to show off a little bit now. So.
And what was the best part of the experience for you?
The best part was probably meeting Mike. I think he's a really nice guy. I would love to get to know him more. Negative, I have to turn C95 off every morning at 7:30.
Because we should mention, Cynthia put blinders on. She has not seen any of the videos of the other dates. She has not been listening.
That's cool. Shows a lot of confidence.
That is very cool.
Date number 4 was with Allie. Allie and Michael went to Positive Passions, followed by a intimate dinner at Tusk. And yours was probably the most touching of any date, for sure.
The most physical aspect of the date. So what was the positive and the negative of your experience?
I think the positive was the experience, like getting to meet Mike. He's super great. We had a kind of very forward date, and I thought that was kind of fun. The negative was probably, I followed this quite to the T, so I was like up on the Facebook page, like reading, is I guess the public aspect of it, but people's opinions, like.
And you do, and you know what? Every year we've had that where even there's comments made about The Bachelor, and it's hard to not take that stuff to heart. So I can see where you're coming from.
Date number 5 was with Gemma. Gemma and Michael went to Just For You Day Spa and Gift Studio and 12 Grill at Greenbrier Golf and Country Club. And again, all the videos are up at C95.com and the C95 Facebook fan page. So tell us, what was the best part of the experience for you, Gemma?
Best part was just getting to spend time and relax and kind of be like in a comfortable atmosphere and enjoying some good food and good wine and good company.
Jack Daniels?
I know, we've been
Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
It's like your kryptonite, apparently, right?
Yeah.
We've been like calling Gemma our little wild card because Gemma was part of The Bachelor a couple of years ago. And I mean, one of the things I love about you, Gemma, is that you are totally honest. So I think with you, it is what you see is what you get.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I don't have time for games or lies or anything, really.
So was there a negative about the date? About the experience?
There wasn't too much negative at all, really. It was all pretty positive experience. I think we got to, get to know each other, and yeah, it was super fun.
Yes, Irina.
Okay, ladies, well, you're about to be grilled by Michael's wingman and his sister, so hang on for that. That's coming up next on the C95 Bachelor. We have our 5 girls in studio: Lena, Carlene, Cynthia, Allie, Gemma, and it's time to get grilled, ladies, because we have Michael's sister, Rochelle, here. Rochelle, would you consider yourself a very protective sister?
Yes.
All right.
And you've been following very closely.
I have.
Okay.
Okay, so Rochelle, you can ask, we'll give you 3 of your most important questions that you have that you think will help Michael out here.
All right, Carlene.
Carlene was date number 2.
Since Mike has experienced this in the past, what is your definition of a stage 5 clinger?
Ooh.
I think just someone that's like always like pestering. It's like, okay, if you can't get a hold of the guy, then you're calling him, then you're texting, and then you're Facebooking him, and just like constantly like nagging. Then you go to his friends and be like, have you talked to them? Or that would be my kind of assumption.
Lots of smothering.
Sure, yeah.
Yes, overbearing.
Okay.
Right.
These are good questions.
And you
Okay.
said this was a 2-parter?
Yes, the
Oh.
second part is what are 2 of your pet peeves about a guy?
I would say any dishonesty is a big one for me, is a pet peeve. And if they're just too cocky and like egotistical, I just be yourself, be honest. Like I always say, a good guy, if they're kind of boring but reliable, that's always a good thing.
And a good answer.
Good answer.
All right. Okay, who's your next question for?
We'll go with Cynthia. Okay, so every year at the lake we host an amazing race where there are team events such as canoe racing, Beersby, Tippy Cup races, etc. Could you keep up?
Oh, I'd win.
So you're familiar with like these events?
Oh, I spend my summers at the lake, and I'm competitive, so bring it on.
Thank you, Rochelle.
Thanks, Rochelle.
We're gonna bring in Chad. Chad is Michael's wingman today. Chad, come on over here into the chair.
Swap places with Rochelle.
Yeah. So, Michael, how long have you known Chad? How long has it been?
Probably 5 years.
5 years? 5 years. They've been hanging out. So, Chad, you know Michael pretty well?
Yeah, I'm his roommate, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you have some questions prepared for the girls. Who would you like to ask first?
I'll go with Allie since she hasn't had one.
Allie, date number
Allie.
4.
We have a pretty good group of friends, and just wondering, like, if we were to plan a boys' night and you weren't invited, like, how would you handle that?
Well, I think in a relationship it's important to have like your separate group of friends, your separate lives, as well as your like, you know, relationship. So I don't think I have girls' night once a week too with my girlfriends, and I mean, Mike probably wouldn't be invited, so.
Perfect.
That's fair. That's good.
Okay,
You like that
I
answer,
like
Chad?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we were looking for.
Who's your next question for?
Well, Gemma, I guess.
Okay.
Gemma.
Date number 5, Gemma.
Have you ever cheated on a boyfriend?
Ooh. Technically no.
Oh, what is that?
Got back at, yes, but I wouldn't call it or clarify it as cheating.
So you got back on a guy who did something to you.
Yeah, I did kind of like the equal thing back to be like, hey, this is how it feels, it's revenge. And then afterwards, I didn't really feel that great about it, but I got back at him, so it was kind of equal, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But you wouldn't initiate that type of behavior.
Oh, no, not at all, because I would like to be treated, or I treat people as I would like to be treated, so I wouldn't want to have that come back on me at all.
Okay. Chad, one more question. Who do you want to give it to?
Lena,
Lena was date number 1.
since you came back to our house after and partied with us, could you see our group of friends, like people you'd like to hang out with?
I definitely think it was a ton of fun. Like, I felt like he got along with my friends, which are kind of crazy at the same time, and like you guys had the same atmosphere, and like I think we had a really good time.
Party. Okay.
Nice. Well, these are all good questions.
Great job.
And all good answers. Lena, Carlene, Cynthia, Allie, Gemma, all in the house. And Michael will be back and join us next for the final rose ceremony. And we'll find out who is going to get the grand prize date with Michael and all that goes along with that. Next on the C95 Bachelor.
All right, this is it, the finale of the C95 Bachelor, and this is the final rose ceremony. We have Lena, Carlene, Cynthia, Allie, and Gemma.
All sitting here. There is one red rose in front of our bachelor, Michael. Shauna, how are you feeling? Do you think that you know who's going to win this?
I really, really don't this time. Like, there's been other seasons where I think, oh, I think he'll pick her. There's also been seasons where I've been totally floored, shocked, surprised. We've got Michael's family members here, his friends. And so, I think it's going to be a big surprise. And I will probably cry. I'm sorry. Don't be mad. Don't be mad at me.
Kind of expected that,
Okay.
Well, besides Michael, there's also a huge grand prize at stake here. A 6-course meal at Rembrandt's Fine Dining, luxury chauffeured service provided by Prestige Car Services, a beautiful arrangement of flowers from CK Florals, a diamond necklace from GMG Jewelers valued at $550.
Gorgeous.
It is beautiful. Delicious fruit bouquet from Blossoms, $500 clothing gift certificate provided by Sandbox in the City. There's a private photo shoot from Cindy Molesky Photography, also valued at $500, and footwear from Mad Souls, valued at $430. So whichever girl gets picked will get all of that, and of course the big date with Michael.
That's a really amazing prize package.
How you feeling, Michael?
You know what? Honestly, I'm a little nervous.
Are you?
Yeah, this might be the first time.
Yeah, I feel like the whole time you've been pretty easygoing about the whole thing, and I've tried to read you and I can't, so I really don't know what's going to go down in the next 2 minutes.
You're right, I can't read what Michael is thinking either.
Not at all.
First of all, okay, Lena. You know what? Our day was a lot of fun. Discrepancy on when it ended, but either way, it was a good time. You're a lot of fun to be around. I like how athletic you are, and it kind of meshed well. Carleen, you have a confidence about you that lets you know exactly what you want, and I think most people at the Blades game saw that.
Yeah.
Cynthia, your baking skills also very impressive.
Thank
the
you.
pie was delicious. I believe you also have quiet confidence about you that kind of intrigued me, wanted to let me know a little more, and very easygoing. Allie, you got a fun personality, very bubbly, fun to talk to, good conversation, and you know, lots of things in common. And Gemma, you're a lot of fun to hang out with, I gotta say. Interesting convo, always something new, kept me on my toes. Very surprised, kind of wondering what's gonna happen next with you. So, but as you know, there's just one rose here, so I'm gonna pick one of you. And the girl that I'm going to pick
Tell us, before you say her name,
yeah.
Tell us why you picked her.
Okay. The girl I picked was kind of something different than what I'm used to. Switch it up. Something that don't know where it could go.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if she wants to accept the rose.
Gemma, will you accept this rose?
Yes.
Take number 5, Gemma, who is our wild card that we brought back from another season of the C95 Bachelor.
And this.
She's accepting the rose. She's accepting the necklace. He's wrapping it around her neck now. Beautiful. Shauna, are you crying?
No, I'm quiet in the corner.
She's just being quiet in the corner. She's not crying yet. Congratulations, Gemma.
Thank you.
Where's Gemma's microphone? Do we have it? Gemma, how are you feeling? Are you feeling good about all this?
Yeah, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I was a little bit nervous and just shaky and sweaty and so excited because I'm just looking around and everyone is so such amazing people here and yeah, I'm pretty stoked right now.
Right on. Michael, thank you so much. You've been awesome. You've been fantastic. So thanks for being a part of this. And we're going to get you to come back and let us know how the big date went tonight.
Right on.
All right. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Gemma. Thanks, all girls, for coming in this morning. And have a great time. That's the C95 Bachelor.
Great time, so thanks to C95. You know, Gemma's a great girl and Mike's a great guy, so I think they're gonna hit it off.
I just want to say thanks C95 for a great experience, and thanks to Sandbox in the City, Rook and Raven, and the Blades. It was really fun, and Mike's a great guy, so congrats to Gemma. Gemma, I think you're the sweetest girl ever, so I think you guys will have a lot of fun together. And for any other bachelors out there, I am single and ready to mingle.
Really had a great experience here with the C95 Bachelor. Wish Gemma and Mike all the best of luck, and I guess better luck next time.
You know, I had a really great time. I came into this just for the experience. I'm a little sad I didn't win, but you know, I love Gemma. She's great, and I wish them all the best.